really into
So
that.
the way the format will be, like, so there's no qualifying.
Yeah, round robin.
So it's round robin. You get 3 battles minimum. So all the guys that turn up, they're coming a long way, want to learn and run with these big boys, they're going to get 3 battles minimum,
regardless.
Yep. Like, so you're not getting knocked out first round. See you later. You're going home.
Tell us how the hell you adjust one of those tripods.
I'll show you the next vlog, mate.
2 hours later.
Fucking bring him on.
Righto.
That's it.
G'day, guys. Welcome back to episode 3 of Fish and Drifts podcast. Today's episode, we have a Muppet.
Thank you.
Can adjust a tripod.
Very badly. But anyway, we got Anthony on the end here, and new driver for the crew, Karl. Karl's come on board, and he's actually the host of this, so your turn.
You're learning.
No, we won't stitch him up just yet. It's only been like 10 minutes. We'll give it another 55. But anyway, yeah, so we got everyone here. We're going to run through what we're trying to do and see what happens.
What are we doing?
Yeah, we're chinwag.
Oh, yeah. So it's just chinwag time.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we're in the shed.
Yeah, well, we'll start off. So
Yeah.
I've come in.
Yep.
My car, I dropped my car off here, the S30 in the background.
Oh, she's looking good already,
It
mate.
is very good.
She's got wang.
It has got wang. It's also got,
Just don't touch it.
you know, Origin Lab body kit from Corporal Industries. Amazing.
Shout out to Christian.
Yep. He's
Definitely.
been really helpful getting that up to me.
The quality of the kit is remarkable. The best I've ever seen. And I've dealt with hundreds of body kits, man.
That's why he sells a shit ton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I've come in tonight. I dropped the car down a couple of nights ago, and the body kit arrived today, yesterday.
Yeah, today.
Today, pretty much.
It off.
And so I've seen the car for the first time, and Brad's done an amazing job mocking it all up.
Just a quick mock-up, mate. Quick mock-up.
Obviously,
Still hanging a bit.
It's hard to polish a turd, but we're getting there.
Mate, she's going to be the shiniest turd you ever seen once I'm done.
That's what glitter is invented for, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah, pretty much, eh?
So,
But yeah, so
yeah.
give us a brief rundown on your drift history.
Well,
For everyone at home that doesn't know.
okay, so I bought, I think my first Jap import car would have been around 2006, and obviously did some legal drifting in Mexico. I learned to drive in Mexico a little bit.
Tasmania.
Tyler Walker gave me a big hand when I was getting going, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Since then, yeah, old Stiffy. Since then, I've been through a couple of cars, so got a bit more serious into it probably really 6 years ago.
Yep.
But just on and off before then. And since then, I've been building this car behind us. So this car's 5 years in the making so far,
Yeah.
and it's only getting better. And with the support of you guys and we're sort of planning on doing,
Definitely.
it should be,
Bigger and better things,
yeah, it
mate.
should be really good.
So how long have you been drifting for, Anthony?
Do you drift?
His whole life.
Oh,
I show up.
He
I'm
goes
like
good.
support crew.
He goes good. Yeah.
About a year now, eh?
No, but,
A year and a bit. I bought the car like pretty much 2 years.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Carl and I did this mad mission down to Tricks.
Mm-hmm.
shout out to
Warm
Kyle. Yep.
Yep.
Shout out Carl. And we grabbed the car. I think we slept in this like really
So
dodgy
on the
town.
way down, so we turned in, went like
inland
Big in
way.
the
in the Biggin way,
You're gonna.
and we got we was like, I'll pull up at the next town because it was like nearly 1 a.m. and I was like, we're gonna have to pull up somewhere, I need to sleep.
Yeah.
And we decided to park beside this little park thing. And as we're rolling out a swag or whatever to have a sleep on the side of the road, a cop walks up the road to us. And originally we didn't know it was a cop, so we we're like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, right.
He pulls it up and goes, look guys, what are you doing? I said, look, responsible driving, we're going to have a snooze because we're getting tired.
Yeah.
He's like, don't sleep here.
He's like, you might want to go down the road.
Yeah, he goes, you might wake up and your car will be gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we were sleeping next to
The
him.
crime is that hectic and Bigoted.
Well, that wasn't
Bigoted.
Bigoted. I can't think of the town.
Yeah.
But close to there.
Yeah, hello. So he's like, go down the road about 3 or 4 minutes. There's a showgrounds. It's $15. Stay there.
Okay.
So we ended up camping there. Anyway, we got down to we left at like 9 p.m. on the Friday.
Yeah, things like that.
Got the KARL at 8:30 the next morning.
Isn't KARL Toowoomba?
Yeah.
Oh, so you went inland road.
Yeah, through to
It's a mad
Toowoomba.
mission.
Yeah.
Then we missed it back straight away in the morning by 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Car did not start when we got there.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
So we
RB
were
life.
Yeah.
No, that was dodgy wiring
Push
life.
mechanics.
Oh, so I had the RB in it already.
Yeah,
RB20.
RB20.
Yeah. Okay.
So what Kyle was like, it's got a fuel pressure regulator issue. It doesn't run as an idle, but you can sort of like half to get it going, and then you can drive it a little bit. So we got it.
Well,
Anyway.
have we mentioned he's got an S13? Did we mention that? Yeah. S13 as
No,
well.
you dropped it in another episode.
Oh, yep.
But he's got an S13 too.
Yeah.
S13, RB25.
25 now.
Neo.
No,
No, now.
Oh, Neo. It's not Neo. Oh, Flash Boy.
If it was a
over there.
Neo, I'd be like, if it was a Neo,
It
Anthony,
wouldn't be
that
like
motor's
that.
no
Yeah,
good, bro.
yeah.
I'll take it off your hands.
The heads just don't flow.
No good.
Nothing like an RB26
But,
at all.
but yeah, anyway, we actually got Anthony's first drift day.
Yeah.
Queensland Raceway. It was an
Yeah.
October Matsuri.
Holy wreck.
And I,
Straight in the deep end.
I was like, just come down, it'll be
You'll be
fine.
fine.
Like, you know, I'm driving around going, I don't know what I'm doing.
he was like, I'll do some local, Rocky, Benarabi days. I said, nah, best place to learn is at Queensland Raceway.
Straight in the deep end, mate.
He picked it up half a ride.
Yeah.
I didn't do
You know,
too bad.
he was only whiplashing about 6 necks a day.
Spin pins is what I'm known for down
Spinning
there.
pins.
Yeah, I'm the local.
You've never done one of
Used to be,
life.
used
No,
to be.
never.
But like, yeah, a lot of barrier, like, because like, obviously Anthony was talking to me. He's like, I'm doing this. What should I do? Blah blah blah. I'm not the best drifter, but I'll say this is what I do.
Yeah.
Trying to give him some pointers to help him along. But the interpretation side of things, it's amazing, like how
Yeah.
you can explain something, but putting that to practice in the car
Oh,
was
yeah.
one of the biggest things that Anthony had troubles with.
Yep.
But now,
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
but
he had no experience at all. So
Yeah, like,
I can understand.
his-
It's the
his-
bell curve as well.
Yeah.
Like, with that car.
that car, like, I drove it fine though, so I can't blame that one.
I come from a V8 background.
Yeah,
so,
he's having-
like,
Yeah, but all,
V8.
V8 with grip. When you're trying not to use the grip and different torque and all sorts.
So SS Commodores or
SSU, yeah.
SSU, yeah,
Yeah, it was pretty fun too.
yeah.
Mexico.
Tank slap city.
So,
so good.
a while ago you approached us to join the bandwagon, I guess.
Yeah, I'll harass you.
Yeah. But so you were intrigued on where we're planning on doing and going, and
Yeah, well, I had a couple of conversations with Brad because it's like, what are you looking at doing? And then Brad's like, what are you looking at doing? And believe it or not, our direction is actually very similar.
along, yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously, 3 heads are probably better than 2.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeffrey. I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding.
So,
It's alright, your head's alright.
But yeah, so we kind of got the same end goal. So by working together, hopefully we can sort of build the brand.
we'll fast
and get
track
there.
it.
Yeah,
Definitely. And Carl having so much experience at drifting compared to myself and Jeffrey, obviously I thought that was a great idea to fast track my own drifting where, we can be on track, all the time together.
Push each other faster.
Pushing
Yeah.
each other. Anthony as well, he's probably the same level as me.
Actually, you were tandoing last event too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Anthony are pretty similar in our levels of drifting.
But he puts a bigger bake on.
Yeah, well, he's got a little bit more horses.
I
Calm
told
down.
him the right lines, mate, and he
And
Oh,
he,
You're running that
this is
barrier.
where I was
fucking
nailed
going
it.
to get to. Like Carl's been teaching Anthony as well.
Yeah, I'm getting
And-
little inputs from people, so.
Yeah. And what he brings to the table is pretty big for fishing
Yeah, that's
drifts. Yeah.
So, if we've got another YouTube video, we'll put the YouTube out before this one. Or?
Who knows?
Who
Jeff?
knows? But anyway, so we're giving a brief rundown of what we're planning on doing. So, we want to do high tech as a crew, whether who, what, where, and how. June is high tech QR this year, I think.
yeah.
But we'll see what happens. We got
Most probably Carl will be there, but not.
we got so May 28th we got Benarabi Drift Comp, June 25th, we got Benarabi Comp.
Yeah.
We've got all sorts to fit in the middle of all this. But yeah, so high tech is the long-term aim.
Yeah.
I know Brad wants to better himself, same as Carl.
Yep.
No doubt Anthony
Well,
was as well.
the short-term aim is get both our cars, Carl and myself. I got a R33.4. He's got the Silvia behind us to get the cars looking as slick as possible and looking pretty much same with our sponsors on there, and have the channel grow by having that exposure, by having two nice cars that perform.
Bring back style.
That perform
Yeah.
well, you know.
Bring back the auto salon days.
Yeah.
I got some underglow coming, so we're good.
Gotta go.
Sounds like a boy band. You know?
Yeah, we got to go sex spec, proper sex spec.
Yeah.
So
But the burst. Look at my language go. The first big thing probably for this team, Fish and Drifts and everything. I've actually got a spot with the Drift Cadet crew at the Rocky Nats this year,
Easter weekend.
Easter weekend. So the S13 will be looking schmicko, as Brad says.
Mate, it'll be the best looking car there, I'm telling you.
And
No,
it'll
yours
be
is in
down
the
there
car
all
park,
weekend.
eh?
Yours will be in the car park.
Best looking car drifting.
So
Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. I'm
It'll
looking
be-
forward to it. Looking forward to it.
it'll be great. So
Yeah. I didn't quite get the call up. I did send the email in, and I got told not enough experience. So that's another point why Karl is coming on board. He's going to teach me how to drift like a mad dog.
and I got a few people to thank for getting me there too. Between
definitely.
there's a bunch of people. Anthony was one of them. He
Yeah.
had a conversation with a certain person.
Yeah.
There was Cody, Scotty, and also Soza, like the
Terror Squad boys.
Terror Squad boys. Like the people from Drift Cadet actually reached out to those people and got like references more or less
Yeah.
on my driving,
Yeah.
and that's what got me into the spot.
Definitely. I reckon you have to earn your stripes to be there.
Yeah,
Definitely so. And a few more stripes required for myself.
It's also great to see another local from Rocky drifting in that
Yeah.
position. Like,
That environment, yeah.
like like,
So how many locals are in this Rocky Nuts? Do we know?
I think.
Yeah, so pretty certain there's
5.
Bryce Smith, Benny Barnes, Tyler Walker, myself.
Cody.
Well, that's from Rocky. Then you've got Cody and Scotty from Bundaberg.
Yep.
And then also like Soza's coming down too. He lives in Brizzy Gold Coast area,
Yeah.
but he's a Rocky boy.
Yeah. Okay.
So
6
and,
Rocky boys.
and Stainsy's coming, I think too.
Yeah, righto.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
The Purple Brigade's coming.
Yep.
Actually, yours,
it's gonna be nice.
they're all going to be purple.
No, sorry, not all the Terror Squad cars are going to be purple,
Except for Ty's. but-
and Stainsy's, I think.
So
oh,
They're
is he changing
staying,
up?
yeah, that's not because his car's already yellow, so it's Tyler's.
they're staying yellow, are they?
Yeah, I believe so at the moment.
Whoa, this is the latest news, eh? On the podcast.
Oh, who knows what's going to happen? As long as it's a good weekend, that's all that matters. But
Hey, but you gotta be honest though, like having that combination they have the
Yeah.
2 purple cars, 2 yellow cars, it looks great on track.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What do you reckon, Carl? Are you going to get a few Terror Squad boys on the podcast, or what, mate? What's your pull there, mate?
Yeah, I reckon we could organise that for sure.
Yeah.
Beer
G'day.
session with the Terror Squad. Oh god.
Oh, that'd be epic.
There are no cars allowed.
No cars.
No cars.
Yeah, no.
Because it'll be a certain hill pretty fast, I guess.
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, next topic. We got
Mount Mexico.
yeah, about Mexico. But we've had a few people commenting about what they want to hear about. So one thing was first brought up is the prices on JDM cars are gone stupid.
Yeah.
And it's not, there's COVID tax and all sorts of shit.
Well, yeah, like people are saying COVID tax, but one of the biggest things to remember is you have like the American market where
Yeah.
at certain years
That's the big one, man.
the cars are available to be bought and street registered. So, and over the last 2 years, like I think it was like, was it the 33s, S15s, like all those cars have come now available to the market there to be able to be registered.
Yeah.
And with the exchange rate, they're buying everything.
They're buying everything. And there's 300 million people there. So
Yeah.
so the interest is way massive compared to us. There's millions of people that want JDM cars.
Yeah, and they're making
Yeah.
JDM original wheels dearer too, which is shit house. But yeah.
How about you
Genuine
can
reps,
get, you can
mate.
get some good reps.
No reps here and no barras here. That is the rule.
No barrier.
No barra here.
What about LS?
We're actually in
Turbo.
talks with an LS with turbos, but we'll
LS
see.
Turbo.
Ooh.
Turbos.
Turbos,
Yeah.
pulsars coming at ya.
Yeah.
We actually seen a. So we were. If you haven't seen the video, go check out the last podcast. We were at an On Song. They had a LS twin turbo 80 series there, which was
Great podcast.
600 odd, and it's hectic. And that in a car would be
It's got
unreal.
two SR20 turbos on it.
GT. Well, basically GT28s.
Crazy.
No,
To-
nice. Nice and responsive.
Oh yeah, she's hectic. 2.2, I think was full boost.
Yeah.
It was
They reckon they'll roll racing at QR and just blowing cars apart.
Yeah.
So is that motor coming up for a certain maroon cut up 32?
No, we might go
Possibly.
Possibly.
But
Jeffrey.
interesting.
but we might go crazier. We'll see what happens.
Crazy,
Like,
yeah.
Jeez.
like
Like-
an S15.
Make sure you
So-
like, comment, subscribe, and go to fishdrift.com.au and buy some merch.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely need that. But
Because what plans you got for the R32?
don't worry, Rex and I have been talking, so
Ooh.
we'll see what
I
happens.
heard
Yeah.
a 15 was coming in there.
The manager's
somewhere.
been talking. The manager's been talking. There we go.
I have got an RB25 I'm currently assembling.
Yeah, that's going in this rocket.
Yeah, there's also got the S14 that I'm building.
Yeah, and the
We've
other
got a lot of
13.
25s there.
No, the other S13 is a street car. And Brad won't paint it for less than $25,000.
Yeah, that's
No way, mate. No way. I've got fish and drifts to build first.
So the next thing we got brought up was to start off drifting. What is your 5 most critical things to start?
Suspension, lock diff, a decent set of brakes, whether it's just pads or an upgraded handbrake,
A car?
a car, and extra tyres.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
You
Like,
go.
I agree with a lot of that, but I think a lot of that doesn't come into play. Like when I was learning, is actually learning to relax.
Yeah, it's the whole pressure.
Just-
So are we talking like car? We're talking general.
Just in general.
Oh,
like,
in general?
Car, like there's a whole mentality behind drifting as well.
Yeah.
Like
I believe like when I was learning, like learning to let go. Like
Well-
I kept trying to drive, and Carl kept saying this. I kept trying to drive the car.
You let the car drive itself. Almost.
Like, all right, so like as soon as you get it into drift, like I kept trying to correct it and everything.
yeah, just let it
Instead
go.
of just
It's-
like letting it go where it needs to go,
Uh-huh.
and actually just following that. And
Let
just,
the wheel fly through
And-
the
Yeah,
hands.
if you
Yeah.
spin out,
Yeah.
let it happen. Like and
There's no
see,
force on it.
Yep. And
yeah, like see what's happening while it's happening. Like, and that is the biggest key that I can say. Like me personally,
yeah.
let it happen and go. Well, that happened when I was doing it.
Mm.
What can I do next?
Yeah, well, it's on the money because like it comes
Yeah.
down to exactly what Anthony's talking about. It might seem very complicated to drift the car,
Yeah.
but don't overthink it.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
it's not as probably as hard as people think it is. But when you're in that situation like Anthony was when he was learning, it's very easy, as he said, to overthink it, and it's like,
Stress out.
and it's like, you know, we're all programmed in a certain way. So we're all programmed to drive a car on a street. So if the
Yeah.
car gets sideways, what do?
Correct it.
We try and stop it. So you gotta fight those urges. In
Yeah.
fourth, third gear, Brad.
And then once you become a drifter, you fight the urge on the road not
To not
to drift.
drift it.
That's why I drive a Triton.
Patrol.
Yeah.
As soon as I get on my dirt road, though.
So if you can, a really good thing is to go to a local drift school.
Yeah.
Any skills event, Drift Cadet run a really good school in Victoria.
Keep it red got one.
Keeper Reed's got one as well.
Yeah.
Vic Drift.
QR's got one.
QR.
Yeah.
There's a drift school anywhere. There's one in Benarabi now. But
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
But you don't have to go to drift school. Like I went to QR first up, like we were talking about.
yeah,
Yeah.
The Gladstone Day was very, very welcoming to me as well.
the one thing good
Don't
about
be
drift
scared.
school is there's not as much pressure. There's no
Yeah.
spectators.
You know what probably the biggest thing for getting into drifting is? It's
Peer
actually
pressure.
no. It's kind of but anyway, it's actually having a good bunch of people around you to help.
Yeah.
It's very critical.
That's
The
that
confidence.
is probably the biggest thing because if you were to get into it by yourself and just go out and do it, you're probably
Scared.
you're gonna be lost and you're gonna be like scared or be like, oh shit, I can't do that.
it goes from everything.
But,
So
yeah.
when you
Well, the
But
great thing about Benarabi is everyone's welcoming
And help each other out.
helpful.
Yeah,
I remember my
absolutely.
first drift day there, and I reckon I've done more talking than drifting. because everyone was just like so welcoming, want to know about the car, want to know about yourself and the experience, and
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
you hot tips. And I don't sleep with boys like Jeff does.
How many people asked you about Botox though?
Botox. Botox, yeah.
I can't even do a day of work without people asking me about Botox. Botox is the R33.4.
If you didn't, we haven't really told anyone that, but the R33's nickname is Botox.
Yeah, because of the R34
Big lips.
front. Like the bum. Big bum lips, I read.
But you're a peanut. Anyway, with the drift scene, where would you be the best venue that you've been to so far? Everyone, not just
Mexico.
yeah, but we can't stipulate exactly where Mexico is. But
Places to go.
Yeah, like
What to learn or to
just a
drive?
general
To
drive, just have fun, no pressure. Just
if you can ask me this question next year, I'll have a lot more tracks
Oh,
under
obviously.
my belt. But
Yeah. So how many tracks have you done?
not enough.
QR, Benarabi, Rocky,
Yeah, and I went somewhere else for a drive one day.
Mexico.
Nah, it was somewhere in Brisbane, but I don't think it was a place I meant to be.
yeah, tambourines.
Anyway,
Yeah.
but I personally, between doing if you compare, say, just Benarabi and Queensland Raceway,
Yeah.
I like the bigger track
Yeah.
because it gives you more room for error. Like you go throw the car down a tighter track.
It's a lot more.
If you're a bit cautious, it's pretty easy to get it wrong, and the cars can bite, flick, and spin, and before you know it, you could be in a wall. Even like when I thought I was drifting pretty good,
Yeah.
I still nearly wrote this car off into a wall at Queensland Raceway,
Yeah.
and there's not many walls out of touch. You know what I mean? Like,
And speed.
yeah,
It's a different adrenaline.
yeah. The speed doesn't worry me, but like some guys like any of the speed, they'd probably prefer a place like Benarabi or Archerfield,
Yeah.
where it's more confined, it's lower speed, and you
think
can
it's
learn.
better. You think it's better, but the problem is like if you get too confident and you still don't have that experience, you'll end up in a wall. And like I've done rear taillights,
Yeah.
rear bumpers a few
Yeah.
times, but like what I learned at Benarabi was to drive through that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
like
don't
that's-
back off. Just
Yeah.
keep into
Because
it.
the thing,
I learned that speed and stuff at Benarabi.
Yeah.
Oh no, at Benarabi at
Queensland Raceway.
Queensland Raceway. So like Queensland Raceway is 100%.
yeah. See, the thing I like about Queensland Raceway for learning is the fact that you have a corner which could be anywhere from 70 meters to, I'm probably wrong, but 200 meters long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't have to have the car drifting at the start of the corner.
No.
You can actually get into the corner, use a bit of clutch, a bit of throttle, bit of steering, and you can get the car a little bit sideways, and you've still got 10 seconds of corner
Yeah.
to actually go a bit more throttle, a bit more steering, and you actually feel the car on a smaller track. You get a lot of these really whipped corners, and it could feel like that you're actually doing really well.
Yeah.
But as soon as you try to drive the bigger track, it's just completely
It
different
stuffs it
principle.
up. Yeah.
Hey, it's-
Yeah.
I find it easy going from a bigger track slower because the car control for me is better
It's easier.
because you can take your principle of doing a third gear corner at QR or a fourth gear corner at QR, you drop back to second, and you actually drive the car more with throttle. You know what I mean? Where with the bigger tracks, it is balanced between speed and stuff, but you have that room for error, you have that room to learn.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm an Archerfield boy. So
not half obvious,
I've done QR, Archerfield, and Benarabi, Rockhampton. Archerfield is just I wouldn't say it feels dangerous, but you know there's walls there.
There's a lot
But it's
more room for
contained.
error.
Which,
It feels like a safe space.
Yeah.
Plus you got Lukey there looking over your shoulder.
Oh mate, he's always giving me a hot tip here and there. I'll give him a few tips there. No, but Archerfield, like what I love about it as well is there's people on track all the time.
Yeah,
There's
that's,
a constant spectators.
that is pretty good.
So you can literally you can wait in the middle of the track and wait for 2-3 cars to come by, and you go, righto, I'm in here, and start to
Follow.
and follow and try and get on their door. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
someone will spin out in front of you, and you're like, right, I got to just handbrake a bit to get around him and try and catch the next car up. You know,
Yeah.
I love that. You know, you're constantly thinking, and you're constantly, you know, there's a new energy of like a new car coming around. It just keeps.
Excitement.
It keeps the excitement.
Yeah.
Where like
And look-
Benarby, it gets a bit righto. We're going out for 2 laps. Line back up. We're going out back for 2 laps. Line back up.
That's why I like Matt Siri, because you can kind of
Yeah.
just stay on track.
Well,
Yeah,
well
yeah.
Matt Series still has the car concept. Like, they're letting cars go. Like, as soon as you hit that first corner, there's a car coming.
Yeah.
If you spin out, that's in the back of your mind. Like, hey,
Yeah.
if I spin out,
You know what the best thing in Matt Siri is? What you just said about the car coming? It's when you take off and you don't realise there's a car behind you. And you throw it in the
Yeah.
first corner, and as you're going in, you sort of look around the corner and you
Yeah.
go, "What's that black fender in my door?"
Yeah,
And all of a sudden you got Zach from Gravy Garage who's
Yeah.
on my door.
Yeah.
Where'd he come
Yeah.
from?
or
I
like
didn't realise I was in
the,
the tandem line. Huh?
or the second time you're at Matt Siri, and Carl goes, let's do some tandems, and
Yeah.
I do tandems, and people that aren't meant to be in the tandems
Yeah, jump on the back.
they're
jump
jumping
on the
in.
back, and I'm in the middle, and I'm just learning
Oh, yeah,
tandems.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
And
It
there's
was.
headlights at my door.
It was pretty funny because we took off. I said, "We'll do a tandem," and Ant's like, "Don't get close to me because I spin out." And I said, "Look, I'll go in front.
Yeah.
I'll try and go a bit slower so you can try and keep up and do the line."
The chaser.
Little did I know, I actually entered the corner too slow for Anthony because he was getting the first corner faster than I thought he
Oh,
was.
okay.
I needed to go faster.
Yeah, the way he
Just
drove
my
the car.
entry, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I sort of stuffed him up a little bit at the start, but he sort of come in, and then all I heard was this. I swear, I don't know what car it was, but it was definitely a
It was
Jay-Z.
a Chaser.
Yeah.
It was black Chaser,
Black
and it
Chaser.
just
Headlights
you,
are on my
you, you can pick those noises
Yeah.
from and I heard this what, and I sort of half looked back, and here's this black Chaser, and it would have had this much room between the side of Anthony's car and the Chaser. And straight away, I was like, dude, Anthony's just learning.
Yeah.
Don't put yourself in that position.
Don't push him, yeah.
Anthony actually spun out, but he managed to spin out.
Not by my fault though.
No.
I hit a someone's skirt had come
Bit of
up
skirt on the track,
Oh, really?
but it
Yeah.
put him off the track on the
It just
outside.
drove me straight out.
So the
So-
Chaser just drove in, and as I was switching back through sort of the length from 3 to 6,
Yeah.
as I come back around,
Chaser's on.
because I was still a bit slow trying to see what's going on with these guys,
Yeah.
and I swear I was going to get T-boned. This Chaser was just like, I'm going to eat you up, boy.
Coming to get ya.
And then as I got
Yeah.
into 6,
That's
I was
sick,
just like, all the clutch, all the throttle, like, go 13, go 13.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I do need a bit of setup on this bad boy.
Yeah.
I don't have much
Yeah.
side bite, and that Chaser ate me for breakfast.
Yeah, right. So you need a toe in the rear, mate?
Just like you.
But he needs less lock.
A little bit
No,
of,
Jeff.
A little bit of squat. Give that bum a little bit more.
Let's talk about your less lock bullshit.
Yeah.
So, more horsepower, you need more lock, mate.
No.
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 Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
What? All right,
Yeah.
give us your philosophy.
Yeah,
Tell
go on.
everyone why.
Well, why would you run Wise Fab on a 1,000 horsepower car? Because you can push that lock, right?
To a
You
degree,
also
yes.
drive through it.
Thanks for coming. Settled.
In
You also
It makes
drive
sense.
through it.
I think,
it do- I know where you're coming from, and
Yeah.
Carl does as well.
yeah, I know where you're coming from.
Balancing
Because even with this car,
Mm.
so like before I did some mods on the front end of it, some extra lock, I just did the standard rack space from GK Tech.
Yeah.
And
It
I
was
was
really good
and,
too.
And I was like, that's amazing. Then I did the roll center correction, did some bump stop mods and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But like when I actually got that extra bit of lock, the problem was unless you've got 1,000 horsepower,
Yeah.
and if you get the car on that point where it's a big lock where because you got the extra angle you can control it,
Yeah.
you actually lose your drive.
Yeah,
So if you haven't got the power to push the corner out, the car is coming back. So lock's not everything.
Yeah.
Not
But-
a 1,000 horsepower.
but-
Just enough to bake your tyres.
But on the other side of things, getting away from the 1,000 horsepower stuff, if you have all the lock, it can save you from spinning out.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it has helped me, and you have more lock than I do.
You reckon?
Yeah, absolutely.
You've got big lock in that thing. It's
Oh, it was-
phenomenal
Yeah,
the
it
amount
looks
of lock
pretty cool.
that has.
It's nice.
Yeah, sick.
Because even when I did the extra mods,
In a competition setting, you're fucked.
No way, mate. I just won't
Nah.
full lock it.
even the extra mods of this thing at Queensland Raceway, I remember going into a corner,
Yeah.
and I started to overcook it, and you could feel the car go from sort of like, even though I had no side bite, need more toe, but you could feel the car lose actually momentum because it started
Yeah.
angling too much.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
But I had that that extra quarter of a steering wheel into it, where I was able to catch it, pull a bit of throttle off, angle the car back, get back on it, and then continue the corner.
Yeah.
Where previously, if I had got to that point, the car was looping because,
That was it.
as most people know, as soon as your car's on lock,
Yeah.
90% of the time you're spinning.
Well, I even use my lock to slow down
Yeah, I do too.
instead of getting on the brake.
That's different though.
Yeah.
Like I think angling up off the gas to slow down.
Yeah.
Is different to like into a corner on the throttle.
Yeah.
Because
if you're full vague and and you hit lock,
It's just momentum.
you're too far gone.
Yeah.
But you are right though.
I've
All
hit
the
that a
lock
few
is
times
good.
at Matt
Thanks,
Series.
I think Jeff is. I agree with what Jeff is saying, but at the same time,
It suits it.
I don't think you need less lock in the 33.4. If anything,
No,
more,
it just needs to not throw as big angles.
at the start of
Initiate.
What I'm
Yeah.
doing though.
Driving.
Depending on what I'm doing though.
Yeah, but
it comes
yeah,
down
like
to
in
drive.
a competition setting,
I'm always taking passengers for a ride.
Yeah, I
mate.
know,
I'm
I
going
know.
to throw a full lock all day.
$20 a rod.
we're gonna have to up that.
Yeah, it's going up.
No, actually, fuel prices, it's like 45. maybe.
No, well,
Hey, well, someone's got to pay for this. No, just kidding.
yeah. So to go for a ride with a pro in South Australia and whatnot, it's $100 odd bucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
And Victoria.
Rams,
and
50,
Victoria, Victoria's 50 by memory.
Even Drift Cadet in Rockhampton's going to be $100 a ride.
Yeah, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you want to ride with Carl, you got to go and check it out. See the
Yeah.
boys at Drift Cadet.
Will be limited spots too, won't there?
Not by what I'm hearing.
Nah, I'm pretty certain
Oh,
it's
this
just
is
book
for
in.
Rocky Nat.
Yeah,
for Rocky
Nat,
Nat.
yes.
Yeah.
And Carl and I will be doing Banarabi rides for $30 each.
Yeah.
Limited spots.
Yes, most probably.
Well,
especially before competitions. Because
Yeah.
we need a
No,
practice.
well, I'd say competition there won't be much. The
No,
practice.
before.
Yeah, the practice before comp. We've only got
Yeah.
one practice before comps now. There won't be much passenger rides. Just putting it out there.
Exactly what Anthony just said.
But-
Limited rides.
But like, don't be afraid to still come down, chat to the boys. They're very sociable.
Definitely.
yeah.
Started a podcast.
Yeah. But so on the top,
Don't be scared off though. Still come talk to us.
on the topic of comps, how keen are you for the Banarabi's first Central Queensland, North Queensland's first proper comp?
Well, dude, I don't even know
Yeah.
if I'm in the first one yet.
Well, it'll be good for the area. Just
Well,
in
expressions
general.
of interest are open until next month. So
April 1st, expressions of interest.
Are we
open.
actually getting in?
No.
Didn't think so.
We got we had so many messages regarding driver entries and wanting to get in on the list. Everything's open April 1st. No one's getting in early or whatever.
There's some really good drivers.
There's some
Like-
big name drivers from New South, Brisbane. Guy from Canberra as well is keen.
Yeah.
Guy from Rayleigh as well, who's a constant competitor down there. He's keen. A few of the Townsville boys, which will be good to see. Mackay.
Well, I'm really keen for it because I want to see where I stack up because even though you love to go into a comp and let's do good, let's get a top 8, let's get a win. I'm not getting a win. I mean, except with the names I've had that want to come,
Yeah.
it's more of an experience thing, and I'm really into that.
The way the format will be, so there's no qualifying.
Yeah, round robin.
So
Isn't
it's
it?
round robin, you get 3 battles minimum. So all the guys that turn up, they're coming a long way, want to learn and run with these big boys, they're going to get 3 battles minimum.
Regardless.
Yep.
So you're not getting knocked out first round, see you later, you're going home.
Yep.
It's a learning experience.
How much practice before the round
So
robin starts?
there'll be 2 hours per group of practice beforehand.
And this may or may not be confirmed.
No, we've got it pretty much sorted.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think so. But
There'll be a good practice time.
So-
so there's gonna be enough practice
So you get in 2 hours of driving at least on the day.
before.
Plus drift games.
Yeah. Well, that's not approved yet, but we'll see.
Approved.
We'll see what happens, but that's
time schedule.
Not confirmed.
well. Time schedule's our biggest issue.
Yeah,
we don't.
it's gonna kill
So
it.
there's gonna be a minimum of 64 battles,
Yep.
like from 2
Start to
o'clock. I think it was 64 battles.
And that's not including in cases like a draw.
No, that's
You've
not
gotta have-
including reruns, one more times.
Ooh,
Yeah.
there's 80 battles there. Easy.
We're going to have
Easy.
a biggest bake comp run, solo run for the bottom 16 who get knocked out.
Oh, really?
That's pretty cool.
And
more track time.
yeah, so
yeah.
then there's going to be also a fan battle. You pick your 2 top cars out of the top 16 that are left. They'll be
Ooh. Choose.
you
Choosy.
know, like, there's going to be
Start liking.
I'm not scared to paint Carl's car again.
so
Like and subscribe.
but yeah, so it'll be like it's going to be a different format. No one's ever really done. But the top 16 is the real interesting thing. It's a jackpot.
What, we win the money.
No, you're not, mate. You're not in the 16 either way.
I don't know if I'm in the comp yet.
Yeah. So there'll be two groups of 16. So after your round robins, there'll be the top 8 in points on both sides will become the top 16.
Yep.
So when we have that 16, they will individually pick a number out of a bucket, 1 to 16, and
Pair up.
hey,
And pair up that way.
yep. So then you'll be a normal FD, G1 GP, any sort of normal drift tree. Be 1 versus 16. Doesn't matter where you pick your number out of the hat. That's who you verse. So 1 versus 16 is normal.
Yep.
But you don't know who it is until that bloke pulls his name out of a hat.
Yeah, sweet.
So
What's the reason behind that, mate?
mix it up.
Mix it up.
Like a normal drift tree, it's not fair to everyone.
Yeah.
So number 1 car will instantly knock out 32, basically.
Yeah.
Like, you got,
that's
top competitor
yeah.
versus the lowest.
yeah.
competitor.
I don't find that fair.
No.
Like LZ versus Denofa.
Well,
Denofa
Denofa
every time.
wins.
No,
yeah.
forgets me every time.
But yeah, so this way, a guy.
Let's compare their YouTube channels.
No,
Bro.
but so
the LZ.
yeah, so the the guys who get in the top 16 deserve to be there.
Yeah.
No ifs or buts. But it'll knock out. All right, so number 1, number 2, they've got a higher chance at already getting
A spot.
to the top. Whereas now you break it up. Oh shit, number 1, who we would think would be number 1 qualifier is 14th. You know what I mean? And it just throws a different dimension into it.
Yeah.
But so people are aware, though, out of the 32 cars for the round robin, you get points for each battle.
Yep. So you'll get.
And then obviously
there's-
the top 16 with the most points is who advances.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
nice.
there's 3 battles, 10 points per battle, 10 points per win, no points for loss. So basically, you win your battles, you're into your 8 in the group, straight into the 16, and full send. It is the list of drivers is phenomenal. Who's keen?
Like how many tyres, if you were like an average driver, like Brad, and myself, but like how many tyres do you reckon someone like us would have to take to an event like that?
With the way that track surface is,
Yeah,
you're going to need 12
12.
at least.
because you don't like.
Well, we're going to have colour practice runs to dial your cars in.
Yeah,
So depending on battles, if you want to run fresh tyres per battle and then scrub them in, and then they heat cycle.
yeah. Well, I know at a Benarabi day, I tried to give that car a Hayden, and I burnt out 2 brand new tyres and 4 laps at Benarabi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah, so between practice, you're getting two sessions, getting the car dialed into where you want it to be, working at the grip level. And it is interesting the way the schedule is. Benarabi is a very high grip track at 2 o'clock in the RV
When it heats
Yeah.
up.
when it heats up.
Yeah.
So it throws a total, like if you haven't been there, it throws a total different curveball.
Yeah.
It's hot.
It's hot,
Yeah.
tyres, it'll throw a
Temperatures are
curveball.
cooling down too in the year.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
that's why
That-
the comps are at this time.
Yeah.
it
well,
would be a good time of year.
Yeah, so
better for
it
the
throws a
bigger
different
cars.
dimension for traction as
Yeah.
well. So
That's the one. That's probably the biggest thing on my mind.
Is there a tyre rule?
that's still up for discussion. So that'll be finalised this Saturday at the meeting, the committee meeting.
one of the best things about the tyre size rule is I've got room for more tyre now.
That's why we're doing it, bro.
All for you. It's all
All
for
for
you.
me.
That's all.
Yeah. We're
So-
working the event around Carl.
Yeah. So this
Let's hope
comp
you get in.
will be big. There'll be pre-sale on spectator tickets as well. We are limited to numbers. COVID and all the bullshit.
And council.
What COVID?
What's COVID?
I thought it was because of the war.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
all over, mate.
Yeah, fuel prices, fuck.
Yeah.
Anyway, but stay tuned to Gladstone Drift on Insta and Gladstone Motorsport Club on Facebook. They'll be releasing more details next week. Everything going to plan.
What's the prize, Bunny?
Oh, we haven't got to that part, have we?
Mate, you're about to wrap that up.
No, we're not wrapping
I
it.
heard Jess putting in 10 grand of his own money.
10 grand.
If I had
And
10
a
grand,
casino.
that thing wouldn't be sitting
He
here.
owes me 10 grand.
I thought that was
Storing the
priority.
receipt.
Call it the shelf seater.
So we got prize money on board for. We're going to be running. So the first comp will be pro am. So there's $5 grand prize money, and the sneaky suspicion, people are throwing out figures that are trying to match bets. So we might actually get more money. So we'll see
Oh,
what
really?
happens.
What do you...
what? So
So
Say
like,
that again?
like a grudge match.
Whoa.
So,
is that already
Is that-
happening?
yeah.
Through
So
the, through the sponsorship? or-
no, just through
drivers.
drivers and whatnot. So.
So if certain drivers make the final, they're going to put their own money on the line too.
Oh, but we can't say much, but yeah, it's going to be interesting.
But that's
Oh,
where you're
Some-
headed,
some
yeah?
high rollers.
Ooh,
So this comp is a fun comp. Like drifting is all about keeping drifting fun.
that
Like-
keeps it interesting.
Yes.
It keeps-
Hashtag good with a smile.
Yeah. So keep this thing fun. That's the main thing. Good vibes, a little bit of good thing. But everyone wants to know about the prize money. So $5 grand total. So $2.5 grand to win. 1,500 for second. 650 third. 350 for fourth.
Beautiful.
The thing is, the prize money is actually fairly high.
I think that's pretty fair for a comp
What's,
at our level at the moment.
Oh, but not only that, like we're still the
Yeah.
prize money high is actually one of the highest paying.
Anthony had a good point just then. Brand new competition with that
Brand new
sort of
competition
prize
in this
money.
area.
Yeah, that's, oh, well, just in general.
Straight off the gate.
And
It's really good.
How'd you manage that, mate?
shit talk. But anyway,
Shit talk. What do you mean, mate?
mate, I just
You made it all happen.
No, the committee has put a lot of effort in behind to get this thing up and running.
Who's on the committee?
16 odd people. I can't remember.
In the
everyone's
committee?
names, but yeah,
Far.
Actually, I'm pretty I'm a committee member.
yeah, you.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, all of us are. But yeah.
No one asked me about prize money.
So
I've been commenting.
Jeff
it's all
has
good.
been working hard behind the scenes.
nah,
He definitely has.
But,
Very hard.
Definitely has.
yeah. So we got
A
the.
lot of people have been though. Let's be
There's
honest.
a
A
lot
lot of people are behind the scenes.
There's a lot of people you
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
that don't seek recognition or whatnot, but the girls that have been in there,
yeah.
Danielle, Danny, Krista, there's Ben, and then there's Maddie Phillips
a
as
girl.
well.
Ben's a
Hey,
girl.
are we still talking girls? or-
Nah, well, that's why I went with them three first.
Okay.
But the girls,
Sorry,
they've,
Ben.
they've been doing the running around
Good
and
girl,
chasing
You thought it, we
sponsors.
all did.
Good girl, Ben.
Sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, fuck it, these Muppets. But anyway.
Oh.
But those mob have been putting in massive efforts behind to try and get all the paperwork.
Yeah.
Races, bullshit.
appreciated.
Yeah, it's probably not as easy as people think organising one of these events. Because not only do you have the insurances,
Yeah.
you got to organise the drivers, you got to organise the venue.
We got public liability, we got parking, we've got toilets, you name it. The girls have been on.
Honestly, we could have just gone, righto, next drift day is a battle day.
And
Right,
one-
best one
Between
wins.
locals.
And made nothing of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You well and truly could have.
To expand drifting, I don't think that's
To build our build the
great
clubs
idea.
This
to
is
build
great.
the club's future.
yeah.
It needs to go big.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Bruce,
Go off of the back.
Especially with the track design that's been laid out in front of us.
Well, yeah, and now like you brought that up. So groundworks are hopefully going to go ahead beforehand.
for extension of a track.
Well, they're starting to clear it and get everything. The council's getting happy and keen for this comp. Like,
Yeah.
the local members are getting on board. This is
And one thing to remember with these comps and getting the people behind it and making sure they run smoothly and make sure everyone behaves themselves, then makes the council go, well, hang on, these guys are pretty serious and we could build something more with our region going forward. So they want to put more up for us to do these sort of things.
yeah, and the thing is, it is a driver training facility.
Yeah.
It is. And we're learning to drift.
Big cheers to the people before us too. Like, you know.
Oh yeah, there's a lot.
A lot of these guys have set down all these kind of things that we are just coming on to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
don't
there's so-
forget the people that put it.
Yeah, that's
put
right.
effort
The
behind.
previous presidents, you name it, Cody, Clee,
Yeah.
everyone that set this thing up from
day one.
yonder, like.
Yeah.
They're still involved with the club. We can't thank them enough for their support and direction and whatnot as well. But yeah, this club's got big things on the cards, hopefully, and
Definitely.
we'll see what happens. But
That's it. Townsville boys are coming down.
there's a few coming on. They've got their June date conflicts. They've got their own little day comp up there.
Okay.
But some of them are
If-
going to.
Maybe we can make
if-
some Townsville.
well,
They've actually
yeah.
got a bigger pad than us, saying it's like double.
They're like, oh, it's W size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big. Yeah.
I saw a video. It was amazing.
Gaffo, did you see the video? Gaffo.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Come on,
RB
mate. Come on,
sequential.
Townsville.
If this is successful, Jeff, and what do you guys reckon? If this is successful, what would be the chance of, say, creating like a Queensland series where we might be able to do like an Archerfield, Benarabi, and Townsville Drift series?
Yep.
3 events in a year.
It's very plausible.
It's got to be coordinated.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it
It'd be
would
a lot of work.
Like,
It's something actually Jeff and I talked about probably 6 months ago. If Fish and
Yeah.
Drifts did start their
well,
own competition rounds in
we do want
that's
to.
like that's when like we were thinking big for
So-
Fish and Drifts.
Yeah.
So that was just all words at the time.
We do
but
want
it
to
has
also
ended
do
up
a fish and drift day thereabouts.
well,
Meet and greet, come out, see Brad, myself,
but
Jeff,
we're-
Anthony will be there. He'll bring the 13 out as well.
Yeah, but it's not here.
What?
We go Ray Lee.
Oh.
So come at the Rayleigh, meet Jeff.
So we've got like Brad's been wanting to go for ages. I've been there as a spectator. It's a brilliant venue.
I want to go to Rayleigh.
Everyone wants to go to Rayleigh. It's a sick
Rayleigh's
spot.
man, bro.
Yeah.
So we want to do that. That'd be cool. We'll invite whoever we can. We fill.
Everyone.
It's 24 cars at $165 per car per day.
That's right.
So
price.
I've already got that, and after comps planning, like we got shit.
That'd be like a
going on.
next
Might be
year
able to
thing,
squeeze
wouldn't
the
it?
morning
No, I'm
session
thinking
if it's
July,
around
but-
the same time.
Yeah.
But
No, because of the temperatures and whatnot, it's nice and cool down
but
there.
we got high tech.
It's June. July's after.
Oh, you're thinking Rayleigh this
Yeah.
year, mate?
Carl's like,
It's not so Rayleigh. If it does happen, it's just a party weekend.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're killing
I've
us.
just started a new job, so I need someone to help pay my wage.
By OnlyFans.
Go buy,
OnlyFans.
go buy a shirt, guys.
Yeah, but no, like so.
or just wait and you'll get given one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got big things we want to do,
Definitely.
and like local crews all keen. It's just a matter of getting through the comps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one drift day at a time.
One thing
really.
at a time, that's it, yeah.
Yep.
But
Well, the first thing is Brad's got to pull his finger and get this car finished.
we got drift school as well.
Well, you have drift
You
school.
do.
Yeah, I got drift school. I am with Anthony. too,
Anthony's
yeah.
going to come demo.
Yeah.
He's come a long way.
I just stitched him up to make sure he turns up.
We'll release this tomorrow now.
Yeah, it's coming out tomorrow. Yeah. What is the Friday the 18th?
And the drift school's technically in 2 days. So today's a Thursday. Friday, Saturday, it's on. Correct?
Yep.
On Saturday.
8 a.m.
That's it.
Thanks,
19.
guys.
Mate, take one for the team.
Well,
No prep.
Anthony's going to do all the demos, isn't
Yeah,
he?
that's right. So
and Benny Barnes.
Benny Barnes,
Barnes.
Jason Muller will be out there. His missus is Nikki will be driving the 350 as well. You might actually catch her.
Oh, that's,
you might just catch that car.
That's great information to know.
Yeah, I know. You might catch that. You might finally catch the 350.
Hope you have a great day out, Nicky.
You might catch the 350.
Calm down, Jeff.
His car's got to run first.
Jeez.
Oh yeah.
Get
true.
a Pulsar Turbo put on, mate.
Motec ignition.
Motec, you
I thought
know,
it got
this
put
guy's
on.
just,
What'd you just go down for?
No, we just went for a holiday.
Delivered.
Oh,
We
Delivered.
did
yeah,
Not
all that
picked
doesn't
up.
happen in 8 hours, mate.
There's a boat missing.
if it does for you, I'll come see you next time.
But
it's in the
No, because I'll have to do it.
yeah, so we want to say thanks to Carl for coming along and joining us. Anthony's also been along and joined us tonight, and his dickhead's always here. but-
Definitely more Anthony on the potty, though.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
And
it.
um,
How about Tim?
I'll get Tim in.
Get
Tim
in?
somewhere.
Get Tim
We
in.
probably cracked the shits. We didn't tell him we were doing
Oh.
one, but
Oh.
like last one, you have to wait and see the On Song one. We did another podcast with On Song, which hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, they're going to launch it soon.
Where they actually interviewed us for some reason. Don't know why.
Oh, wow.
But that's
Interviewed you.
yeah, you
Jump
too.
on their
You're paralytic.
YouTube channel by the sound of it.
Yeah, it'll be on the Boost Gumps YouTube channel.
Yeah, Boost Gumps.
We'll see. I don't know, but the boys are hectic. Their workload's ridiculous, and then we drop a Skyline in there to be worked on before Missouri.
Can we throw a
Which is
The
like
boys are capable.
9 days away.
Can we throw a link in
Yeah.
there for them?
Yeah, mate. Yep. Link in the description.
Maybe
We got
on the
big
page?
6 days to get there.
They're already across here
Oh,
somewhere.
yeah, get down there for the car first. Yeah.
So so there's podcasts, vlogs, Missouri, Rocky Nats, comps.
Yeah. It's a big year.
We're doing
Really?
it. We're doing it because we love it.
Yeah.
That's it.
And
What we tell ourselves.
there's
Well, it's midnight now.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We should
And
all
we're
be
not
in bed, but
Yeah.
so there's a few things that are good with drifting, like sayings. So it's keep drifting fun, and Stewie Bryant's got another good one.
What's that?
Run your wall, not your mouth.
Yeah, that is actually really good. I have seen that one.
Yeah, so
I
Stewie's
like that
really
one a
good at
lot.
that.
I,
But,
I still love this, the simple drift with a smile.
Yeah,
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 I like
nice.
that one.
but yeah. So you're keen to help out? Let us know, and we'll see how we go. And
Help out with what?
comp, we need volunteers
Anything.
as
Oh,
well.
okay.
And the club is always welcome to new members to join up and come drive.
Even if you
And
don't want to drive. Like, even if you don't want to drive, like,
Come help.
Yeah,
Be a
come
member
help.
still.
yeah.
yeah, we can help it. Yeah, we'll find something.
Yeah, so thanks for watching and tuning in, and
That's it.
thanks to everyone. And see you
Thanks to
later.
everyone. On-song performance, Pulsar Turbos, wholesale paints. You got Beyond Prints,
Beyond print, mate.
Corporal Industries for getting my body kit up for my car.
Yep.
Christian hooked me up and got it here.
J-Mac.
J-Mac
J-Mac.
Garage, Beyond Print, can't thank them enough.
Said that one.
We got it. Oh, did you? I'm losing track of what's what, but anyway.
Fish and Drifts, I think Fish and Drifts.
Thanks, Carl.
Yep.
Got to thank Carl for coming on board and being the new host of the podcast.
Yep.
I'll get my head around it and I'll be hosting. It'll
He'll
be
be,
me.
he'll be the main man.
He can do all the questions and
yeah,
answers. And
yeah. He'll get all the.
Secretly, Jeff will give me a cheat sheet.
highly possible. Highly possible.
Yeah, he'll organise the guests. He'll have all the topics ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah,
Keen.
and we have new audio coming as well.
Yep.
New cameras. We have multiple shots happening because our last two podcasts were pretty successful. Mm-hmm. Well, they're up there for the views.
Yeah, views, duration.
And-
Actually, people tuned in and watched a long time of them. but-
And the feedback is, what we wanted to hear. We are actually upgrading all the gear.
Yeah.
And going to go all in on the podcast.
Yep. But in the comments, let us know what you want us to talk about. Anything. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be drifting. We actually do fish before
yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Anthony's mad mud crabber. He
Yeah.
likes to do that.
Can catch a fish too. See a few photos there.
So
Can't catch
Yeah.
a fish.
Oh,
Oh.
wrap it up there, boys, eh?
don't forget to like, comment,
Yeah,
and
we'll see you next
subscribe,
time.
and see you next time.